We're here today with my good friend Joe Travato, and I've gotten many questions from my clients asking about what's going on in the mortgage industry, what can they expect in the future, is it still a good time to buy a house if they're sitting on a lot of equity, what does that look like going forward? So Joe, there's lots of conversation out there about mortgages, what's going on, the Fed's raising, the lending rate. So the question becomes what can people expect?
The Fed just raised again 75 basis points to the Fed funds rate. So if you look at interest rates over the last 12 months, you'll see from July of 2021 through July of 2022, where we sit today, interest rates have gone from 2.5% to 5.5%. So that's a 300 basis points or 3% raise in interest rates.
Right.
So just to give you an idea what that means to a home buyer, the median loan in the Atlanta area is $350,000. And that is a difference between 2.5 and 5.5. Is about $600 a month more in housing payment. So people who are first timers, that's really taking a hit. So if you look at the chart year over year, it looks like rates have skyrocketed. However, at 5.5% interest rate, it's still historically a good rate. If you look at the chart over the last 50 years, you can see at one point back in the 80s, I think you bought your first home, you were at 18%.
Correct.
But over the years, you can see that 5.5% is actually still a really good rate. It's hard to say that with a straight face. 2.5 to 5.5 is a big jump. But it's very important for people to understand if you're buying a house, now is still a really great time, even with a 5.5% interest rate. Because over time, it's more likely that interest rates will continue to increase, costing it even more money for home buyers in the future.